Tony Beets appeared to have encountered trouble following an on-screen literal hot water incident in the past. He allowed his dredge pond to be saturated with gasoline and ignited Gold Rush. Celebrity Tony Beets faced a trial in Canada for the Viking baptism incident that occurred during the dredge pond fire scene. ASA Hawks reported on April 19, 2017, providing coverage of the legal proceedings concerning Gold Rush, Law and Order, and Tony Beets. Tony found himself in the Yukon Territorial Court following the on-screen incident that resulted in charges under the Yukon Waters Act for him and his company. The unlawful scene, which aired in early 2015, depicted one of Tony's employees pouring gasoline onto the small body of water used by his renowned mining dredge, followed by another individual setting it ablaze. The brief Viking baptism scene, filmed in October 2014, showcased Tony Beets approving Mark Favren to pour gasoline on the dredge pond and ignite it with the intention of changing its look. Despite the narrator dubbing it of Viking baptism, it was evident that Tony himself did not handle the gasoline or start the fire. The responsibility fell on Mark Favren, who, after pleading guilty, testified that the stunt was his idea. He incurred a $1,725 fine. Mark Favren mentioned that he inquired if it was acceptable with Beets, and Beets reportedly showed indifference. This aligns with Tony's known attitude, according to Tony. My take on this case as well, there was definitely fuel spilled. No denying that once things are set in motion, you know you'll end up in court. It's just the process that has to be followed. But in essence, it's a tempest in a teapot. That's what it is. We poured maybe a gallon and a half. Someone poured it onto the water, and that individual has been fined for it. I guess I didn't intervene and stop him since I'm the one running the show. I should have been more assertive and told him not to proceed. However, I didn't, and now we're in court, so we'll accept the fine next time. We won't go there. It's like a prank. Gonna, you know, since I'm a celebrity, I feel like I'm a big target here. I don't know. I don't understand how the wheel turns, but the only accusation against me is not preventing the man from doing it. I didn't pour the fuel on the water. I didn't do any of that. Robert Severd, the Yukon's chief mining inspector, asserts that Tony's celebrity status played no role in his prosecution, except for the fact that the incident was broadcast, leading to its reporting. According to court documents, Beets and his team were found to be in direct violation of the Yukon Waters Act by dumping gasoline and neglecting to report it. Beets bore the brunt of scrutiny as the leader of the unit, while the individual responsible for pouring the gasoline, Mark Favren, also faced legal repercussions. However, as the team leader, Beets held the authority to prevent the stunt but failed to exercise it. Ultimately, Beets and his company Tamarack Incorporated were slapped with a total of $31,000 in fines in compliance with the Yukon Territorial Court. This incident serves as a reminder that breaking the law does not lead to positive